it safe to say that you have like a special niche and a passion when it comes to murder mysteries and crime related type of content? Like, would you say that that's like somewhat of a passion area of yours?
I think it's becoming that. I think I didn't realize, like, I predominantly made comedies, but then I listened to a lot of and watched a lot of crime content. And now finally those two worlds have come together. So I feel like I've been studying for this project for a long time by accident because
Yeah.
I love some true crime. So, and I love comedy. So it was kind of a great blending of both my passions.
Okay. And of course, Virginia, your role, I just feel like I literally cannot. The
Same.
plot twist is beyond bananas. I want you to talk to me briefly about what did it feel like peeling back the many layers of like your character role as Kelly? Like what was that process and that journey like for you?
So fun. Kelly's so complicated, and I always like music is always a great way in for me on any character. So I always make really in-depth playlists, and hers in particular was like batshit crazy. Like, I don't know if I can curse. I'm sorry. It was crazy. Um, she was so fun, and like really at the core of it for her is just is her moral fiber in the sanctity of marriage and just how serious she is about that. So it was really fun to really figure out her like driving force for everything that she does.
And my next question would be for both of you ladies. Like, what was it like working with this phenomenal cast? I feel like the personalities, I can only imagine, like off the screen, are so strong and so different. Like that cast lineup is just it's more than a notion,
A
right?
bunch
It
of hot men. We're very lucky. We had a bunch of hot men everywhere you went.
I mean, that we laughed a lot, which is always a great. I feel like, the process of making a movie ideally is as great as the end product. And we spent so much time laughing. I think everybody really brought a lot to the humor and the comedy of it and brought their own perspective. And so, behind the scenes I was laughing, but then we were between takes, we were all laughing and brainstorming like, what else can we do to make this funnier? I think it was like a really fun experience and everybody got along so great. It's like we were all in on the joke and it was really fun.
And I think speaking of takes, like just to kind of focus in on that for a brief moment, like were there any particular scenes for you, Virginia, that stood out? Any, lines of like your entire process that stood out the most to you or that you like really enjoy acting out?
I loved Kelly being really drunk on margaritas at the bar. I love playing drunk because I feel like you can just say and do anything. And if it
Yeah.
doesn't work, like you have the great excuse of, oh, she was drunk. I was just trying something. So it was just really fun to play around in that scene and do some fun improv with Lucy and just get to see Kelly let her hair down a little bit and be kind of wild and funny.
I know you did say like, yeah, in the moment when she was like covering her mouth, she was like, someone take me to the potty. That was such a good improv. And I think it's in there. It's in the final cut. It's like, that was such a great Kelly line to say, take me to the potty.
Like
It's really
there's
fun.
something about the transparency in that moment because sometimes younger 20s 30s, heck, even 40s 50s 60s, when you're with your girlfriends you have the I'm guilty of it, you may have like a real moment like that. So I love that that was like intermixed like in your script. Before we wrap up, because I know I have to let you ladies go, these few questions are quick fire questions. I want to have just a little bit of fun, take the edge off for a brief second. We're going to start with you, Laura. Have you ever been on a dating app? Yes or no?
No.
What about
But I
yourself?
had my babysitter go on one because I've been married for so long. I had my babysitter go on one so that I could see how it works. So shout out to the babysitter that took one for the team.
Thought you were gonna say baby. I
I
made
put,
my baby one.
yeah, I put my baby on a dating app.
What about yourself, Virginia? Have you ever been on a dating app?
I met my husband on a dating app.
Are you kidding me? So this is like literally right up the alley for you.
This could have been me. I got lucky.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And if either of you ladies had a BFF that was single, looking for love, would you recommend them exploring the dating app or just finding like a local Starbucks and sitting outside posting up to meet someone?
Oh, definitely a dating app.
I think a dating app. I
Yeah.
feel like that's how most people meet people these
Yeah.
days. Like, I don't know. I feel like because people are so accustomed to apps nowadays, if you're like outside of a Starbucks trying to like pick up a dude or whatever, it's more like off-putting than it is.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, everybody's walking by you on
Yeah.
apps. They're
Yeah,
not even gonna look at
literally.
you.
yeah.
So true. Well, thank you, ladies, so very much. I'm so ecstatic for the world to see this movie tomorrow. Congratulations
you.
on all of the forthcoming success of this project.
Thank
Oh,
you.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.